If you are able to find out the problem statement in this code, then it will tell interviewer whether you are a React beginner or a React pro. So first let's understand the problem and then I'll tell you the fix for the same.
In this component, I have one count state which has initial value as 0, and I'm simply increasing the value by 1 whenever this function will call. Now, most of the time you'll see that you pass a static value like this, but sometimes the initial value of my use state might be coming from some function. So here I have one get initial count function which is generating this random function. So I want to call this function to give me the initial value for the state. So simply I can call this function like this and it is perfectly fine. It will work. But can you catch the problem? So there is a subtle mistake in this code, and the problem is that when you use UseState and pass the function with parentheses, it calls the function immediately on every render, not just on the initial render. So if I show you the output of this code, and initial value is 73, right? So that is coming from this random function. But if I click on this counter, you will notice this function is calling every time. Each time this component re-render, get initial count runs again. Even though React ignored the new value after the first render, the function still executes, wasting time and possibly causing the side effect if the function was heavier. To ensure the initializer run only once, pass the function reference instead. So if you call something like this, now if you check the output again, initial value is 69 and you can see it incremented on the 69 initial value, but this function is not calling again. So React allows UseState to take either a value or a function that returns a value. That is called lazy initialization.
So when you pass a function without parentheses, React calls that only once to get the initial value, perfect for any expensive or random initializations.